Good morning, students. Welcome back to our English class. In this video, we will learn subject-verb agreement. Before that, let us learn what is subject and verb in the sentence and how to identify the subject and verb in any sentence, and then we shall learn what is exactly subject-verb agreement. And we will also be learning the basic rules how a verb must always agree with the subject. So let's get started. So check the example over here. Gagan plays in the park every day. What is a subject in the sentence? The subject is nothing but a person, place, thing or idea that is doing something. Students, you all have already learnt it in your previous classes like 6th or 5th. You have already learnt what is a subject. What is a subject? A subject is nothing but a person, place, thing or idea that is doing something. Yes. So here, what is a verb in the sentence? A verb is nothing but action performed or the state of being by the subject. Now, let us get more deeper for you to understand. Now here, to identify the subject, we need to ask a question, who is performing the action? Now here, who is performing the action? It is Gagan. So, Gagan is the subject. And to identify the verb, you need to ask the question what the subject is performing. And here what is the subject? Gagan. So what is he doing? He is playing. Gagan plays. So plays is the verb. This way we can identify the subject and verb by asking questions. Yes, I hope you understood now how to identify the subject and verb in a sentence. So now based on this point of view and you are having an idea how to identify the subject and verb, and you know the subject and verb really are needed in a sentence and they need to agree with each other to make the sentence meaningful and also a grammatically correct sentence. Let us check how. Now here, the verb in a sentence must always agree with the subject in number. Now you might ask me, what is number? Number here is nothing but singular and plural are called as singular nouns and the plural noun is called as number. Okay, singular, that it is in singular and plural is called as number. One and more than one is plural. Yes. So here there's an example. Suman is a confident boy, and we already know how to identify the subject and the verb in the sentence. So here Suman is the subject and verb is a helping verb. Yes, so it is a verb itself. Next, here the second example, the boys are confident of themselves. So here the boys is the subject, it is in plural and are is the verb. Yes. Now in the first sentence you saw that Suman is singular, one person, and is the verb is used which is singular. And in the second sentence the boys is plural and are the verb is plural. So from this what we can confirm that and what it shows that the verb changes according to the number of the subject. So singular subject, singular verb, plural subject, plural verb. Yes children, I hope you understood this one point of view. Let us go to the next one. The verb in a sentence must always agree with the subject in person. Now you told number, that is singular and plural. Now what is person, you might ask me. What is person is nothing but the personal pronouns which we have learnt in our pronouns chapter. First person, second person and third person. Now I hope you recall what you have learned. Let us check how. Now let us consider first person singular example. So here I am going out. So I is first person singular. It is going to take a singular verb am. Yes. Next one is first person. Next example is first person plural we. Example, we are reading books in the library. So here are is the plural verb. So first person singular takes singular verb and first person plural takes a plural verb. Now let's check the second person. Now here the second person singular is you and even the plural is you. Yes, I hope you remember. Now here both of them take a plural verb. Actually previously what we learned that the singular takes a singular verb and plural takes a plural verb. But here see some rules, certain rules in grammar, they're only framed in such a way and we need to follow it. Now let's just check with the examples. You are learning math well. So here I am talking to a single boy or a girl or a student that you are learning math very well. Second person singular. Now you all are following the classes well. I am talking to all of the children who are listening to my classes. That is second person plural. So for the second person singular and for the second person plural also we are using a plural verb, that is are, are the verb. Yes children, I hope you understood this point also. Now let's check the third person, and the third person singular is he, she and it. Now here he, she and it take a singular verb. Example, he lives in Delhi. She enjoys listening to music. It was a good experience. So here he is the third person singular, she and it. Now we are using lives, enjoys and was. So here they are all are taking. Now children, please don't get confused. When you see an S, don't think in lives S and enjoys S, don't think that it is a plural verb. It is a singular verb only. Okay? The third person singular, he, she, it takes a singular verb. He lives in Delhi. She enjoys listening to music. It was a good experience. Now here, the third person plural takes a plural verb. They have joined a new dance class. Now they is the third person plural and have is the plural verb. Yes, yes children, I hope you understood how the verb has to agree with the subject immaterial of the number, that is whether singular or plural, or it may be the person, first person, second person or third person. Students, tomorrow we will be discussing about some more viewpoints or some more rules that should be remembered related to subject verb agreement. That's all for today's class. Thank you.